Mahatma Gandhi. Born Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi in 1869, he is best remembered for his pivotal role in the struggle for Indian independence and for propagating the use of non-violent resistance as a successful means of bringing about lasting social change. Principled, honest, and deeply disciplined, his message of love and tolerance broke the grip of a powerful empire on an entire subcontinent and inspired countless social movements across the world. So, what made Mahatma Gandhi such an effective leader? Gandhi had mastered the open influencing strategy. This strategy is all about making the conscious judgment not to exercise influence upon others, instead choosing to let others exert influence upon you. The success or failure of this strategy depends on the ability to leave yourself vulnerable by relinquishing control and to bear the potential repercussions without being overwhelmed, creating both the opportunity and the obligation for others to take responsibility and act for themselves. Before Gandhi's work in India, he spent 21 years in South Africa campaigning against the discrimination faced there by non-whites. It was here that Gandhi first developed and deployed the doctrine of satyagraha, or non-violent protest. Returning to India in 1915, Gandhi quickly became one of the country's most prominent political leaders, encouraging widespread non-violent resistance in the struggle for independence from British rule. In the course of demonstrating, Gandhi and many others suffered immensely, enduring imprisonment and assault without retaliating. However, their peaceful perseverance and the choice to let others exert force upon them exposed the injustices of the British Raj in India and compelled people to action, ultimately bringing about Indian independence in 1947. By allowing himself to be acted upon instead of acting upon others, Gandhi unleashed the immense power that lies in apparent weakness and changed the course of history. So, how did Gandhi do it? Well, there are 4 cognitive steering biases which can be thought of as levers that he had learnt to pull to successfully enact the open strategy. In non-violence, Gandhi exhibited a low trust of self. Now, this doesn't mean he lacked confidence in himself, but rather that he didn't assert his own power or force. He had a high trust of others, confidently expecting that his followers would adhere to his non-violent principles. He was high self-disclosing, his transparent, humble lifestyle contributing to the moral authority his movement required. Finally, he was low seeking change, working to unite all Indians by building bonds across fractious religious and ethnic groups. When put together, these 4 bias positions result in the open strategy that Mahatma Gandhi used to such great effect. It's important to understand that these cognitive steering biases weren't just in Gandhi's head. The pulling of these levers were intentional actions that created a specific and effective social emotional road that those around him could follow. In creating this road, he steered his followers' responses, precipitating a peaceful overthrow of British rule in India and inspiring countless movements across the world. Mahatma Gandhi demonstrates how successful you can be if you know how to use the right influencing strategy for the right purpose at the right time. So, when is the open strategy most effective in the workplace? A few examples include when faced with an unjust situation that needs to be exposed as such, as an act of solidarity with those who are in a weaker position than yourself, and finally, when a revolution rather than evolution in approach is required. Keep an eye out for our next U-Steer video, where we'll be pulling back the covers to reveal the secrets of another world-leading influencer. U-Steer, data-driven development.